Welcome back, children. Once again, this is Anso here. This time we will be discussing Chapter 4, Charts and Tables in MS PowerPoint, Part 1. Today we will be discussing three things: working with tables, inserting a table, entering and aligning text. Working with tables. A table represents information in the form of rows and columns. Data organized in rows and columns is often easier to read and understand. Your school timetable and calendar are examples of tables. If you are seeing information in the form of rows and columns, it is called a table. These data are neatly organized into respective rows and columns for you to understand it easily. Your school timetable is an example, and another one is a calendar. Components of a table. Row. A row is a horizontal block of cells extending from left to right in a table. When you think of a table, the line that is extending from left to right that goes across the page in a horizontal manner is a row. Column. A column is a vertical block of cells extending from top to bottom in a table. That is, if you look from top to bottom, every vertical block of cells is a column. Cell. The intersection of rows and columns is called a cell. That is, wherever a row and a column meet, a cell is formed. So there are three things in a components of a table that you should know: what is a row, what is a column, and what is a cell. Row displays the horizontal blocks of data extending from left to right. Column shows the data vertically from top to bottom. And cell is the intersection of rows and columns. Inserting a table. In MS PowerPoint, you can insert a table from Insert tab. With the help of an Insert tab, you can insert tables in MS PowerPoint too. To insert a table in a presentation, how do you insert a table in your presentation? Click the slide where you want to insert the table. Click the Insert tab. From the Tables group, click the Tables icon. The Insert Table gallery appears. Click Insert Table. The Insert Table dialog box appears. From the Number of Columns spin box, select the number of columns you want to add. From the Number of Rows spin box, select the number of rows you want to add. Click OK. A table with specified number of rows and columns is inserted to your presentation. It is very simple. Where you want to add the table, go to Insert tab. In the Insert tab, you have to look for the Tables icon. The Insert Table gallery appears. From that, you have to look for Insert Table option. The Insert Table dialog box appears. In that, two spin boxes comes. First thing is you have to enter the number of columns in the first box, and then you have to add the number of rows in the second spin box. Then click OK. The table will be inserted in your presentation. Table grid method. Now we will discuss another way to create a table in your presentation. Another method to insert a table in the presentation is using the table grid. When you click on the table icon, you will see a grid of squares on the Insert Table gallery. These squares represent rows and columns. The table grid method is the easiest way to insert up to 8 rows and 10 columns. If you want to make a table of 8 rows and 10 columns, up to 8 rows and 10 columns, then the table grid method is the easiest one. In the Insert tab, in the Tables group, you can see a set of squares which you can drag and select very easily. Those many number of rows and columns will be inserted into your presentation. To insert a table using the table grid, click the slide where you want to insert the table. Click the Insert tab. From the Tables group, click the Tables icon. The Insert Table gallery appears. Move the cursor over the grid to select the required number of rows and columns and click on the last selected cell. A table with specified number of rows and columns is inserted in the presentation. As I've said before, you have to click on the slide where you want to insert the table. Click the Insert tab. In that there is a Tables group. The Tables icon will come. From that, you have to move the cursor along the grid to select the required number of rows and columns and then click on the last square. A table with specified number of rows and columns will appear on your slide. Design and Layout tabs. When you create a table, two or more tabs, that is Design and Layout, are added to the ribbon under the heading Table Tools. The Design tab is displayed by default when a table is inserted in any slide. The Design tab allows you to change the style and border of the tables and add shading to your cells. The Layout tab allows you to add or remove rows and columns, merge or split cells, adjust cell size and align cells in the text. When you make a table in your slide, two tabs appears at the same time. They are Design and Layout tabs. It comes in the Table Tools. The Design tab is used to beautify your table. It changes the borders as well as the shading of the cells. But the Layout tab is used to add more rows and columns to your tables, to merge or split, to join cells together or to remove or to separate cells together, adjust the cell size and also to align text in the cells. All these are done by the Layout tab. Entering and aligning text. You can start entering text in a cell by clicking inside it. You can change the alignment of your cell in your table as desired. MS PowerPoint offers 6 alignment options. You can start entering text once your table is formed by clicking on the different cells in the table. You can change the alignment also in the cell depending on how you want it to look. Some people like to see all the data to the left side, then you can go for the left alignment. Some people like to put it in the middle of the table, then you can go for the center alignment. Depending on how you want, there are 6 types of alignments available in MS PowerPoint. To align text in a table, select the desired text. Under the Table Tools, click the Layout tab. The Layout tab appears. To change the text from the alignment group, click the desired icon. To change the text direction, click the text direction icon under the alignment group and select the desired direction. To change the cell margins, click the cell margins icon and select the required cell margins. There are different things that you can do by aligning a text. For that, you have to select the desired text, then go to Table Tools. In that, you have to click on the Layout tab. Then you have to go to the Alignment group. In that, if you want to change the direction of the text, you can change the direction from the respective group. If you want to change the cell margins, you can do that also from the Cell Margins icon group. Now I would like to tell you what are the different text alignment options in MS PowerPoint. There are 6 different types of text alignment. They are Align Left. Can you look here? You can see this very clearly. Align left means all the data will be aligned to the left side. Center, that is, the data will be centralized, placed in the middle of each cells. Align right, the text will be aligned to the right side of the cell. Align top, the data will be aligned to the top part of the cell. Center vertically, it's slightly different from center. This will be placed in a vertical manner. Align bottom, the data will be aligned to the bottom part of the cell. All these can be viewed easily if the size of the cell is huge. If the size is small, then it will not make much of a difference. So there are 6 types of alignments. They are align left, center, align right, align top, center vertically, and align bottom. With that, we come to the end of today's presentation. Please go through these concepts and understand them clearly. Thank you.